gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. Sharoni here. So, I'm out in nature. So, if you hear trees, planes, insects, hopefully, no one is mowing their lawn. It's because I love telling my stories out in nature, out in the open. So we're gonna talk about Adrianne Curry. Now, who's Adrianne Curry? She is the first model to win America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks. You know, back in the day with Tyra Banks. Now, she's 42 years old and she is making it seem as if 42 is old. Maybe she's not, but that's what I'm gathering from what she's saying. And when she won top model, she was only 20 years old, and this was in 2003, and she's 42 now, so that was 22 years ago. 2003, 5, yes, so 22 years ago. And it just irks me when I hear older ladies, because it's usually ladies. You don't hear much from the men. I don't know why we're so hard on ourselves, and I get it. People say, well, look at the older man, they only want younger ladies, and it's hard for older ladies to find someone in their age range to date because these older men only want young ladies. And it's more common that way, right? Instead of the younger man looking for an older woman. That does happen, but not as much as you hear of the older man for the young ladies. So we're going to go ahead and read this article, and it's from Today. And it says, Adrianne Curry, 42, of America's Next Top Model, shares post celebrating aging and gray hair. Now, some might listen and say, come on, Sharona, she's not saying she's old and this and that, but that's just what it comes off as. Like, for someone who's 42, who lived to see 42 years, and have gray hair, it's like they're on the journey to becoming older. And we already know that, but you don't need to put it out there. Even me, myself, sound confusing, but I'm just saying, when I hear people look at 40s and 50s and 60s as old, and it's like, those are not old ages. You're getting older, you're maturing, but don't look at it like that's it, your life is done and over with. People in their 40s, 50s, 60s, they are partying, they're having a fun time, a good time. Now, the difference with the people in their 40s and 50s and 60s now is that they're aging backwards. So, you would say 40 now is the new 30. 50 is the new 40. Depends on how you carry yourself. Depends on how you treat your body and stuff like that. So you still can, get away with being older as in a number, but look as young. It looks younger than your number. Because to me, I'm sorry, I just think in America, once you hit the age 40, it's like you're telling people you're done. Look to retire. So they need to move the retirement age then. I mean, am I overreacting? Am I stressing? Men, you might say that, but I think some women might get it because you yourself don't want to be told, oh, you're 45, so you're old. No, don't do that to people. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and read this article. It says, Adrianne Curry was 20 years old when she was crowned the winner of the inaugural season of America's Next Top Model in 2003. Now 42, Curry still has the rock and roll edge that first caught the eyes of show creator Tyler Tyra Banks, but she's also embraced change. So you see it right there, she's 42, but she still has that rock and roll edge. She's still edgy. Curry recently posted a then and now photo on Instagram featuring a shot snap just after her top model victory and a recent image from 2025 showing silver strands woven through her hair. Aging happens, she wrote. I'm having a effing blast doing it too. So that's good. So, but how can you compare your younger self to now at 42? You know, you were 20 then, now you're 42. Of course you're going to be aging. It's the process, right? Let me just finish the read. Have mercy. The comment Curry says she hears the most online is, "Man, you're really aged." Her response, "You think so? It's been 2 decades, you guys. Decades." Oh, so I'm guessing when people see the picture, they're like, "Oh, she looks older now." But that's what aging is. You're gonna get older. Oh my gosh, I'm. Ooh. Though she admits the temptation is strong, Curry has said she will never turn to cosmetic injectables like Botox or fillers. In an Instagram reel, Curry revealed that sometimes she feels insecure being on camera under bright lights without makeup, and that's every woman. And then I remember that everyone I love and who I care about thinks I'm beautiful beyond just physicality. And that life is a gift, she shared on Instagram earlier this year. As I age and my skin wrinkles and shrivels away, it is still a gift at 42. Why are you using those words that your skin are shriveling? You will get there, but not now at 42. Curry, an Avon makeup sales representative, oh jeez, who lives in Montana with her husband, voiceover actor Matthew Rhodes, was previously married to Christopher Knight, best known for his role as Peter Brady on The Brady Bunch. I remember they had their own little show. The former couple met in late 2004 while filming VH1's Surreal Life and tied the knot in 2006 in a gothic theme style ceremony. I do remember that episode. I do remember. And then even after the Surreal Life, they did have a spin-off on of their own show. I think it lasted 2 or 3 seasons. But yes, what are your thoughts? Do you think as women we put too much pressure on ourselves to think that in your 40s, in your 50s, it's like you're old? Oh my God, you're getting old. Of course, we're going to get older, but don't put the numbers on it, especially in your 40s, to imply that now you're getting old. Again, you're older, but not like that. What are your thoughts?